In today's video, we're going to be discussing the $1,200 stimulus checks for anyone receiving Social Security disability, survivors, and those of you who have a representative payee, as well as SSI, Supplemental Security Income. We're also going to be talking about Direct Express and where the heck is the additional $500 per dependent. Hey everyone, this is Matt. Welcome back to another Blind to Billionaire video. Please hit the subscribe button. It looks like about 92% of you watching these videos are not even subscribed, so please hit that button. But anyway, I'm here with Corey, my wife, to discuss these details.
Hi.
And today is Tuesday, May 12th. So this is the latest information that we have regarding the stimulus checks. So we have a packed video. Let's get right into it and talk about Social Security, SSDI, and survivors beneficiaries. So this is Social Security of any kind. But anyway, what do you want to say?
So, I mean, basically, your checks should be coming soon. And I know that that's not super helpful, but they should be here already if they are not here yet.
Exactly. So,
And this is based off the SSA.gov chart that we've mentioned a variety of times, and I'll link that below.
Yeah, exactly. So on the SSA website, basically they say in so many words like, hey, your checks should be here. If they're not here quite yet, they should be arriving soon. I realize that's really vague information, but literally that's about all the information we have regarding Social Security recipients. Now, this is retirement, disability, and survivors beneficiaries. If you receive benefits from any of those programs, this is what we're talking about. We don't have any additional information from the IRS. Basically, they've just said your payments should be arriving soon. So we're hoping sometime very soon. I mean, I've seen in the comments section on our last video, so many people are still writing down in the comments, SSDI, no benefits, no stimulus payment here. So it's like, it's a little bit concerning to me that so many people are commenting that haven't received your payments yet. So the best we can say is just hold tight. They're coming. It's just, again, we don't know when. The only people we have a specific exact date for delivery are the SSI people, which we'll discuss in a few minutes.
Yes, and if you are somebody who has a Social Security, retirement, disability, survivors, you either get your payment, either if you filed taxes, you get it in the direct deposit that you put down for your taxes for 2018 or 19, and otherwise it will come in the same way that you get your current benefits. So if you get them via direct deposit now, that's how you'll get them now. If you get it in a check now, you'll get it in a check. You'll get your $1,200 stimulus payment in a form of a check. And that's my understanding.
Yeah, exactly. And by direct deposit, we also include Direct Express. If you typically get your payments on Direct Express, that's where you'll get your payments. That's what they've said on their websites.
Yes. So it seems that that's how you'll receive it. There isn't a date the way that there is for some people, but I mean, it does sound like they're rolling them out.
Yeah. Now I just want to throw this out there too. It sounds like this is mostly SSDI and Social Security, like retirement beneficiaries. I've had a lot of people commenting saying, hey, the portal says it was supposed to be deposited on April 29th. Why haven't I received it yet? Honestly, we don't know. That's a really good question.
That does sound odd.
It almost makes me feel like maybe that was the day that they issued the paper check and maybe it's still in the mail. But even then, it still seems like we're kind of pushing a little bit of time here. It should be arriving very soon, even if it's a paper check. So that's a really good question. I feel like I honestly don't have an answer for you, and they have not written about it on their website. So we don't know. The best I can say is just maybe continue checking your mailbox just in case a paper check is on the way.
And I know I did read something about if you filed like your tax form or you filed a form and they might say that they've like received it or that it's processing, but that doesn't equate to your $1,200 stimulus check being processed. It just means that the paperwork you filled out is being processed so that later you can get your $1,200 check. So I don't know that we've received a lot of questions about that, but I did read that today on the SSA.gov website.
Right. Now I also want to put something else out there. A lot of people have also been commenting on previous videos saying, hey, the portal doesn't work. I log into the Get My Payment tool on the IRS website and it says not able to determine benefits or not able to determine eligibility. It's something like that. I just want to say, don't freak out about that. The website is not working for everybody. Apparently, for some reason, it's not accessible for everybody. There's like different groups of people that are excluded or something, which doesn't make any sense. But then I'm not only on top of that, if it says they're not able to determine your eligibility, it's simply because maybe they're still calculating or maybe they're still like figuring out your situation and seeing like what is your eligibility. So don't freak out about that if you get that message. Just recognize like they're still working on your specific case.
And so if you are somebody with SSDI, that's the information we have for you.
Yes.
We don't exactly know when your payment's coming if you have SSDI or Social Security or retirement. And hopefully it will be here soon.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the information we have. We're covering the SSDI people right now, and that's the information we have.
Yeah. So exactly. If we get more information, we'll definitely give it to you in a video, but that's all we know as of right now. Typically, we put SSDI people kind of later in the video, but we have so many questions, we figured let's do them first because there's so many of you asking questions.
Yes.
So we'll get to our next little topic we have.
Okay, next. $500 dependent.
Yeah, the $500
Where's your
dependent.
money?
The additional $500 dependents. There's a lot of people commenting saying, I got my $1,200. Where's the extra $500 for my 2 dependents? So $1,000. Well, that's like the big question out there right now. The IRS has recognized that these payments have not been distributed to many, many people. Like tons of people are not receiving these additional $500 dependent payments. And realistically, we don't really have an answer. They basically just said, yep, we recognize the payments have not been sent out. We don't know if they're going to be sent out in an additional payment at some point through paper check, deposit, or you may even need to file a 2020 tax return early next year in order to get that money. So I feel like it's still up in the air right now. We don't have clear answers.
There isn't great information on the SSA.gov website where we have that chart. Mm-hmm. It basically says what Matt said. You should get them at the same time if you qualify for it. But if you didn't get it, worst case scenario, if you are supposed to have it and you don't get it, you will file the 2020 tax return, which we know isn't great because it means you won't get your money for like months and months and months. Yeah. But the deal is that you will get it at some point. And we know that's not helpful, but you deserve the money and you'll get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. It'd be nice if we had more transparency from the IRS and Social Security and all these different agencies, but that's about all we have right now. They basically recognized, hey, we kind of screwed up. There's a glitch in our system. But sorry, guys, we don't have an answer. I mean, that's basically what they're saying. So Who knows? Hopefully they give us additional information here because everybody needs that money now. Nobody can wait another 8 months to get it.
Exactly.
So,
but that's what we have.
But that's what we have as of now. Of course, if we find any more information, we'll update you as soon as we get it.
Okay, next. Hot topic. Representative payees.
Yeah, representative payees. So yeah, a lot of you out there.
A lot of you out there. A lot of people wondering where's the money. Here's the deal. The money, they don't know. The IRS, this is from SSA.gov, the IRS has not yet determined when payments will be made to someone who did not file a 2019 or 18 tax return and who has a representative payee.
Yeah, so
that is the information. I mean, we know it sucks. We know it's not great. We know it's not what you want to hear. That is what they're telling us.
Yeah, so it's really unfortunate. Like, I feel like they just don't have any information. I mean, they literally just said in that statement, we don't know when these payments are going to be issued if you have a representative payee.
And you did not file a tax return.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's like, who knows? I mean, what do you guys mean? Is it going to be like a week? Are we talking a month? What? Again, we don't have any clarity on that. I mean, that's all they've said is a one-sentence statement.
It is a bummer.
Yeah, so... But another thing, too, is what we can say about the representative payees is if you are a beneficiary and you have a representative payee, that money will go to that other person, your representative payee. That's just how it works. But they'll get it in the same method in which you receive your normal monthly benefits, provided you're eligible to receive the stimulus payment. I hope that makes sense.
Yes. I mean, they are processing them.
Yeah.
But it's just going to take some time, apparently.
So all of you in these groups, I just want you to know, like, we're looking out for you. We're doing everything we can. We do tons of research every day, trying to find new information. Unfortunately, there's just not that much released every day. But as soon as it is, we always produce a video for you, giving you updates. So anyone receiving Social Security of any kind, SSI, representative payees, all of you people, dependents, we're looking out for you. We're just trying to get the best information as quickly as possible to deliver to you. But like I just said, it's not updated all that often, not as often as we'd like it to be.
Exactly.
So, but anyway, we got your back. We're helping you out in any way we can here.
Yep. Okay. So SSI.
SSI, yeah. We left you guys for last because we gave you some really cool information yesterday, an announcement basically saying
Excuse me.
Oh man, that's almost illegal these days.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Anyway, SSI people, we're really excited for you because tomorrow is your day. Many of you have been reporting, hey, I have a pending deposit on my Direct Express, my bank account, whatever. But hey, tomorrow is your day. It says it right on the Social Security website. SSI people, Wednesday, May 13th is the day you should get your deposit. So if you're an SSI recipient, be sure to check your account. You should have a direct deposit, or you should have a pending deposit, possibly. If you don't have one, don't freak out. Just check again tomorrow, because technically tomorrow is the day you're supposed to get it. So if it's not pending yet, just hang on, check it again tomorrow.
Or you may be somebody who is a paper check person, in which case they are starting to mail those on May 15th.
That's Friday. This coming Friday, they're going to be mailing out tons of paper checks apparently. So like we said in yesterday's video, give it, I don't know, a week or two to receive a paper check if you're one of those people. Just, the post office can be fast, it can be slow, but just recognize it's going to take much longer to have a physical check delivered to you.
Exactly. Next, we want to talk about Direct Express.
Yeah, and I already alluded to this. I mean, I had talked about Direct Express already, but if you're someone who has Direct Express and you typically receive your benefits on your Direct Express card each month, that's where your payment should go. So if you get a stimulus payment, it should be sent to your Direct Express card.
Yep, so, that's the information we understand.
Unless you've indicated that you want a paper check for some reason, but otherwise it should go onto your Direct Express.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then also the portal is not working for everyone. We also alluded to that.
Yep, talked about that earlier.
Non-filers?
Yeah, the non-filers.
May not be working for you.
Oh, the Get My Payment.
Get My Payment.
Yeah, the Get My Payment tool on the IRS website, and the non-filers. Yeah, and the non-filers. Yeah, that's true too. But either way, both those portals are not working for everybody. So again, if you can't get into it, if it's giving you error messages, just recognize it's just not working for everybody. So hopefully they update it. I don't know. This whole thing has been kind of a mess, but we're trying to help you navigate this really muddy water.
Exactly. So, and hopefully each day more and more of you will have gotten your information. So it's like, yay, more people have gotten it. Mm-hmm. And then it's just really, really hard for the people who haven't, but there's less of you for the IRS to try and deal with, right?
Exactly.
So.
Yep. So that is today's update, Tuesday, May 12th. Oh, hey, happy anniversary to my parents.
Thanks.
Had to throw that there. All right. See you later. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.